Hey guys, I'm back. We're here for match 3 because I wanted to play it. And so let's play some games with our Reclaimer deck here. And like I've said before, if you like the content, if you find it informative and enjoyable, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff that I'm gonna spend no more time talking about because I hate shilling like this. You know what to do, so do it. It's your job, not mine. Anyways, we're playing Reclaimers, and let's see if we can continue our killing streak here, going 3-0 and after this match, question mark. I will see you guys when we get paired. Alright, we have our pairing. Let's see who we are paired against. Twisted Wombat. We would like to play first. Does our opponent have a companion here to reveal, or a ley line or something? Could this be Boggles? Luris. So it is a companion. That's a really unfortunate one for us to see here, though, considering that most likely means Devoted Druid combo. Luckily, we have the nuts. We have a Reclaimer into Grazer, perhaps. No, I guess we go Grazer into Reclaimer. Or Grazer into Dryad, and if we draw an untapped land, then we can also play Reclaimer the same turn we play Dryad. I don't know, complicated, but we'll keep. Every bone in my body wants to play turn 1 Reclaimer here, but it's gotta be wrong. It's gotta be wrong. Getting Dryad on 2 is most certainly better than getting a Reclaimer in play on turn 1. So, let's not do the stupid thing here. Let's just get this Dryad into play next turn. Sounds good to me. And then, if our opponent happens to not allow us to play this Dryad, say through a discard spell, then we'll be able to play Reclaimer instead. And maybe even no, I was going to say maybe an Explore too. I guess we can if we Cavern naming Elf or Warrior. Then if we draw an Explore, we could play that also, so. Seal of Fire. That's a rude one, because that one kills our Reclaimer, sadly. I mean, we can still play the Reclaimer out anyways, or we can wait on the Seal. Do we force the Seal action, though? I don't know. Interesting. Well, we're going to play Cavern naming Giante, because that's the card we would like to draw as a Primeval Titan. And we're going to play out our Dryad here. The question is, do we play the Reclaimer or not? We could also play Sanctuary and pick up Cavern, and that way we have access to 6 mana this upcoming turn. So if we draw Titan, we can cast it. And if we don't, we can cast Golos and Reclaimer. Yeah, let's just run out the Sanctuary, I suppose. And we'll pass it back. Alright, opponent. Play your Prowess creature. It's a little late now. In all honesty, we might be able to just kill it with a Valakut or something, depending on how things go here. Nah, we'd only have access to 5 lands, so Valakut's not quite in the equation just yet, but it's not terribly unreasonable either, so they're seal-firing us. So thank goodness we didn't play this Reclaimer. Fatal Push Dryad. Okay. You got it. Now, do we just slam Golos? Or do we Reclaimer plus Explore? I guess it's best use of our mana to slam Golos, so that's what I'm going to go for. Get us a little bit ahead, get a threat into play. Our Golos searching for Field of the Dead? Perhaps? Could also get Flagstones of Trocaire, so we can Reclaimer that thing. I don't know how I feel about that. We could also actually get Crumbling Vestige to get Elvish Relcaimer into play this turn also. I really don't hate that. Feels like kind of a waste of a Golos activation, but let's go for it. If we get to untap with this Reclaimer, then it'll be well worth it. They probably have a Lightning Bolt or something here, but that's okay. Passing it back. Way too dangerous to swing with our little beastie boy here. We've got the squad coming in. Swift Spear. Somehow I'm not very afraid of that one at the moment. Bolt, the Reclaimer. Okay, so they had the answer. Oh, and now we have a Titan. Well, I feel like that's probably GG's. Let's see, we can play Cavern and get Field going. Sounds good to me. Wow, everything just kind of worked out perfectly here, I'm not gonna lie. I'm absolutely not complaining. And this just looked embarrassing for our opponent, not gonna lie. Let's see. We could play around them having double bolt by getting West and a blue bounce land. Yes. Let's see. We would need to get a red and a black source, and then we could start activating Golos. If we got Valakut and Bajuka Bog, we could actually just hard activate Golos, right? Because it's all 5 colors. So we have green, white, blue, black, red. Do we go for the value line, guys? Because I'm really, really tempted. It's so bad, though, if we don't hit anything good off of our Golos, but... Oh, man, I'm super tempted. Now, let's just go for the line that, puts the hurt on our opponent. Let's go for a West and Growth Chamber. Be as safe as possible here. And we have a land drop here, perhaps? I don't know. I definitely don't want to play that land, though. Are we going to swing with our Golos? Why not? Take it. If they just drop double Prowess creature and then do some crazy stuff, then that would be kind of sad, but... I mean, that feels like it'll be very difficult for them to achieve, so... Abbott. Okay. That one doesn't even attack this turn, so Thoughtseize gonna potentially take our Explorer here. Luckily, West cannot be Thoughtseized out of our hand. No answer for this Titan feels like good games. In fact, they're tapped out, so we can actually pack for Dryad here. I don't think we can play it, though. I think we're one short. If we topped like an untap land, then we can. Let's see. That's 4, 1, 2, 3 to transmute plus a green and a 1 colorless. Yeah, so we're one short of casting a Dryad. Or they'll just concede. I mean, we only had a Titan in play. I have no idea why they would have conceded to that. Very beatable, in my opinion. Do we want Veil of Summer? Kind of doubt it. I don't know if we want Tracker either. Because the Prowess creatures means that... And they also have Seal of Fire. So, like, I was going to say the Prowess creatures means that they're likely to have things like Lava Dart. And Seal of Fire killing our Prowess Tracker is pretty embarrassing too. So, I guess not. We definitely want Explosives. Probably not on the Beats with them, but I'm not sure. I feel like their best cards against us are Thoughtseize, though. Kind of want Veil for that reason, but that's the only thing Veil really does is stop the Thoughtseize. I guess not. We'll skip on the Veils. But we're also going to keep all of our Summoners packs in for maximum Titanage. Hey, we got to play our Golos, and it was pretty good. Let's see. So we want to cut the Explorers, perhaps. Actually, Grazer seems pretty bad. Not Grazer. Reclaimer seems pretty bad here, sadly. Dying to everything our opponent has, so we can board that one out. Cavernous Souls, again, not being the best performer here. I don't know if that means we want to cut 2 of them, though. What else would we cut, potentially? Explorer. I don't mind Explorer. Let's trim 1 Explorer, though. Because we need to be a little faster than that. But Explorer helps us dig it out from underneath discard spells and stuff, so... Having a few doesn't seem like a bad place to be. We have the Valakut to go along with our Dryad, just naturally. We have a Garenbrig to speed up a Titan. We have a Dismember for interaction and an Aether Gust if we get to the point where we can cast it. So, looking good to me. I guess I just hope our opponent somehow leads on a Forest so we can Vesuva it into having an untapped Garenbrig or something. We can go Vesuva into Valakut into Garenbrig, cast Dryad. Seems good, seems good. But we would need a lot for that to work out, so... We're probably just casting Dismember on turn 2 like chumps. Taking 4 damage just to get rid of 1 creature. Unbelievable. We'll keep opponent mulliganing to 6. Probably good news for us. Mulliganing to 5. Oh my goodness. They might be looking for something. They could be looking for a Thoughtseize or like a Damping Sphere or Blood Moon or something if they have those effects. So that's definitely something to be aware of. We might need to hold up Aether Gust, for example. I mean, that's going to be a while from now. Definitely not Vesuving that one. Let's lead on... Ooh, Flagstones isn't bad. I guess we can Flagstones and then Vesuva Flagstones, sacrificing the original Flagstones and go get a green source for an untapped Garenbrig after. That doesn't seem terrible. Let's go for that line, I guess. This also lets us Dismember this turn. So, Thoughtseize us. Do we dismember now? I guess so. Don't feel great, but don't want to give them the option of taking the dismember from us, so. Now they'll probably take our Dryad. Yeah, they do. And we top deck another dismember, of course. Let's float, play the Vesuva, copying a Flagstones. We'll keep the copy. And let's go get a Temple Garden. And now we have an untapped Garenbrig for this upcoming turn. I'm not holding up Aether Gust this upcoming turn, though. Maybe it would have been better to just play Growth Chamber. I don't know. But this lets us cast a 3-drop if we draw it, so. Abbott. Okay. They hit land, which they could have played had they sequenced. Actually, I guess they could not have actually because they had to play land to play the Abbott in the first place. Well, I think now the line is to Growth Chamber to pick up this Flagstones copy so we can hold up Aether Gust in the future and hold up Dismember. So let's do that. That's another Abbott. Now they could play a land if they hit it, and they do. All right. 0 blocks. All right. I think we're going to go ahead and throw out this Dismember. I don't see a reason why not to. This means that our Aether Gust can cleanly answer what's left of the board. Hey, the 1 as well. There we go. And we can also bog away their graveyard so that they can't get Luris value. And then we have Titan next turn if we draw it, thanks to Garenbrig. I'm into that. And we'll pass it back. I guess if we gust their Abbott, then they get another card off of it when they recast it. But, you know, what can you do about it? If they're just swinging at us for 2 and not investing any more damage into the Abbott, then maybe it's fine to just take it. I don't know. Because we may not top deck a Titan, and in the case that we don't, maybe it's better to have Aether Gust up for that turn, so that they have 1 turn delayed on this card that they're looking to achieve from recasting the Abbott. So I'm okay with just going down to 9 here. Brock's that one's kind of a problem. I guess we could gust this. We could also discard a land and take the 3 damage. And then Vesuva Bog to get rid of the Kroxa permanently. Although I'm not worried about them getting back Kroxa just yet. It really sucks, but I'm going to let that one go through, I think. I mean, if we gust this instead, then we would not be dead to Double Bolt. Oh, no, we still would be because of the Abbott, so I guess we just have to let this go. As much as it sucks. We'll pitch this Temple Garden. Don't need to take extra damage here. Let's go ahead and yield to these things here. Goodbye, Temple Garden. Hardly ever knew ye. Even though we already have one in play. Okay, so they have a land, which is interesting. Do we go after the Abbott when they fetch? Nah, we want to be able to cast our Titan, so here goes nothing. They probably put this one on the top, right? They're fetching now, so they don't have to shuffle it away. Makes sense. Alright, we need a Titan off the top. Come on, Titan. That is not a Titan. So instead, should we just get rid of this Kroxa? Do we want the Valakut in play? We probably need to set up field for when our Titan does come into play, so let's just play out the Valakut, I suppose. I don't foresee them being able to get this Kroxa back very easily, especially since we know their top card is an Abbott, so. No responses from us this entire time. Fatal Push is not a nice one to hit with Abbott, not gonna lie. Feels kind of bad for them. Crumbling Vestige is not a Titan either. So I guess we're playing out our Flagstones. Yeah, let's play Flagstones, I guess. I guess if we had played Castle, then we could Titan and haste by getting a let's see, hold on. We have 6 mana, so yeah. If I had played Garenbrig there instead of Flystones, our Titan would be able to get the no, we have Crumbling Vestige in hand. No, but we'd already have the red up. So yeah, we'd be able to get Bounce Land plus the Hanweir, and be able to bounce and replay Hanweir. Oh, we're just dead. Okay. I should stop talking so much. Alright, let's try game 3. But yeah, we could have gotten Bounce Land plus Hanweir and bounced the Hanweir and replayed it and be able to haste our Titan immediately had I played the Garenbrig. So that was a slight misstep. Don't hate Explore here. Our opponent has their Fatal Pushes and Bolts and stuff, so I still think Reclaimer's not great. Is it better to have another Explorer? I don't see anything else we'd really want to cut. Let's just run it back. Let's just do better at our job of drawing Primeval Titan. Yes. On the play. Love to see that. Love to see it. They won that game off of Mold of 5, which is pretty insane for them. This hand has a Grazer, which is nice, and it has some interaction, which is also nice. And it has all of our lands. We're still one short of Titan mana, actually. But it also has a Bog. And it's a little weak to Thoughtseize, though, in all honesty. I kind of want to mulligan it, but I also kind of think it's not that bad. We'll try it. We'll try it. I have faith. I mulligan to 6. Interesting. Grazer's very good against them, so. And if we can dodge a Thoughtseize, then we'll be able to dismember a creature, so. Like, I could see us going turn 1 Grazer, put in a land, and then they just go turn 1 Swift Spear, pass, and then we untap with Dismember up if they Thoughtseize us to blank their Thoughtseize. So let's put in this Temple Garden, and we'll pass it back. Or they could just Thoughtseize away our Dismember, and that would be fine too, I suppose. The fact that they're bobbling us means that they're probably Thoughtseizing. Yep. That's fine, man. Take my Dismember. I do not mind that. The question is, do we want to get this Bog out of the way? I guess so. Not that it does a whole lot. Could also play Growth Chamber. That plays into a potential Fulminator down the line. So now, let's just Bog them. Little downside. No attack. Way too dangerous. If we can top deck a Titan before they get the chance to potentially Thoughtseize it away, then we'll be in pretty good shape. Amulet. Don't hate that one. I guess we play out this Windswept Heath. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll pass it back. We now have Titan next turn, thanks to this Amulet. Either with Growth Chamber or with Vestige. Probably with Vestige, so that we can get field going immediately. Kiln Fiend. That one does suck, but we do have a chump blocker for it. Titan right now. Come on, Titan. There we go. Thank goodness. Let's get our Amulet trigger right now. Because we can always fetch a basic if we had to. We can yield to this bad boy. And we can yield to this bad boy too, actually. Get our green here. I think we're going for the haste. There's nothing that really punishes us. And let's leave our planes in the deck so we can search for them with our... No! I didn't mean to get that forest. So we can search for them with our flagstones. It's going to be no big deal, though. We're going for the haste here. So we're going to get some additional lands in play anyways. We're going to get some blockers so we don't lose to a lightning bolt on our Grazer. And our life will be good. We're at 19 still. That's pretty insane, if you ask me. We'll get Valakut and Hanweir. Alright. Haste this one. Attack. And now we can get Talaria West plus Field of Dead to make trump blockers and to have a guaranteed Titan this upcoming turn. So, sounds good to me. So the difference between last game and this game is we actually drew the Titan that we needed. See, this just proves that I'm a skillful player of this particular deck. Oh, and they are just gonna bolt here and trade their Kiln Fiend for the Titan, which I'm actually totally fine with, but it makes me very glad that we picked up our Tolaria West here. Yeah, that doesn't actually deter us at all, so... I guess they could have, like Damping Sphere or something, and then it would be kind of annoying, but... K-Command. Okay. Making us discard the Growth Chamber as well. That's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Titan off the top again. Okay, Aether Gust is actually quite good news for us. Let's swing in with both of these zombies. Gotta clock our opponent somehow, right? Still at 19 life. It's a pretty chill place to be. Our opponent definitely played to their outs here by going for the block, kill our Titan, and then K-Command away our Amulet. That way, our Tolaria West isn't really doing much. And since we didn't draw a land, our field isn't doing much either. So this actually set them up pretty well, but I still think it may not be good enough. Molten Rain Field. Okay. Dryad. That's a good one. And we can haste it too. Let's do that, I suppose. We are one short of lethal here. Let's not do that. Let's leave back a zombie, perhaps. Nah, let's not. Let's just go all out, guys. We have Aether Gust back up here anyways. Let's just get this over with. Opponent's at 1. Now they can't even pay life with their Sunbake Canyon to make a mana. So we basically just Stone Rain them at the same time. Things are looking good for home team. Now any bounce land also transmutes this Tolaria West, so... Or, you know, just triggers Valakut and kills them. Alright, well, we managed to get another 2-1 here. We are 3-0 at the moment. That's very exciting. Very exciting. Looking forward to playing the next 2 matches. Hopefully, you'll stick with us and see how we do here. Yeah, let me know what you think of the list. Let me know what you think of my crummy gameplay. I'm not good at this deck at all, as you can tell. So, yeah, just let me know what I ought to change about the list. Let me know your comments, thoughts, and concerns. Just let me know, you know. Anyways, I will see you guys for match 4. This is Red Face Menace, signing off.